Hey, it's Lisa with Inspired Wellness Tucson. Today, I wanted to teach you a really cool way to meditate that is guaranteed to get you out of your monkey mind, out of circular thinking, and totally present in the moment, just the observer and pure awareness. So it's a wonderful way to meditate, and also it's a chakra balancing exercise. So we are going to be using this tuning fork set called the Solar Harmonic Set. It goes from middle C, which is 256 hertz, all the way up to high C, which is 512 hertz. Now, if you don't have tuning forks at home, you can just sing along because we're going to be using the greatest instrument of all, our bodies. And as author John Bolia, who's written about sound healing, says, humans are self-tuning instruments. So that means we tune ourselves not by adjusting tuning pegs like a guitar, but actually just from repeated exposure to a particular frequency. With enough repetition, our body learns to match that. So for each one of these tones, we're going to tone at least 3 times. And if there's a particular area that you know you've got issues with, maybe you have a history of a blockage in your heart, or energy moves kind of funky in your lower abdomen, you would want to do more repetitions there. And basically you would repeat until it feels complete and like your body's giving you permission to move on to the next chakra. So for the purposes of demonstration, I'll keep it to about 3 per chakra, and chakra just means energy center. So I bought my forks online through a company called sacredwaves.com. I really like them. There's lots of other companies you could buy from too, but I like that Sacred Waves throws in a free activator, and the activator is what you hit the fork on to make the noise. So I can show you there's the rubber triangle, which can make a really nice tone. And there's also the hockey puck, which is great when you're using the bigger, heavier weighted forks that are very quiet. You can really get a strong vibration out of the hockey puck. But for today, I'm going to be using a little mallet. And typically, you'd want to hit the fork around the 2/3 down mark. A lot of people hit it up here, and that can cause more of a buzzing sound. I've also seen people hit a lot up here, which tends to give a nice tone, but my instructor had told us that the ideal place to hit it is here, because it kind of vibrates the whole thing versus one time more than the other. So in any case, you can play around with where it sounds good to you to hit. And as far as the tones that we're going to be singing, of course we want to be taking big belly breaths into our diaphragm and stomach versus high little shoulder breaths into the neck. So see if you can really give yourself permission to have a belly. We want to have a big expansive balloon here to power that sound. And so if you want to have a nice loud noise that rings out, you can tone on a vowel like ah, e, oo, o, that kind of thing. A lot of sound healing traditions teach that the lower chakras, it goes from an oo sound to kind of an o sound to an ah, and then I, e, and some say up here, but just play with it. We don't have to be too strict about what tradition says what. What the whole goal is just to get things vibrating and to teach your body how to come back into alignment. So you don't need to pay someone else to do a chakra balancing session. You can do this at home as needed to recalibrate, recenter, and get yourself feeling calm and open again. All right, and I'm going to use this little table to prop my foot and leg up. So we are actually, this is a chakra balancing set, but typically we only teach that there's 7 chakras. There's actually far more than that. For the purposes of this exercise, we're going to include 9 chakras. So the extra 2, the very bottom one below the root chakra, about a foot below your foot, is the Earth Star center. So we're going to use the low C for both the Earth Star and the root chakra. Then we'll come up with a little alphabet, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. B is the crown, so we're going to be working just above the crown of the head for the crown chakra. And then we're going to reserve the high C for, I'm going to change position to show you, for the soul star. The soul star is the 9th chakra, which is about a foot above the head. And that's our connection to the heavens, just as the Earth Star is our connection to the Earth. So let's get started. about 6 to 10 inches away from the body. But I can feel my foot vibrating from it. And that was C, 256. D, 288 hertz is the sacral center, which is reproductive and creative energy center. You notice you hear a real high tone. The forks have overtones, so you're gonna hear different tones. You could sing a bunch of different notes, but you wanna stay with kind of the fundamental, the lowest tone that you hear there. So in this case, right? So moving on to the solar plexus. This is our digestive center, and it's also the solar plexus itself is where we connect with other people, and it's also the seat of our self-esteem, self-confidence. So if you have issues with that, you want to do more than 3 applications in this area. So we're going to use the E fork, which is 320 hertz. F is the heart center. This is 341.3 hertz. G is for the throat chakra, 384 hertz. A at 426.7 hertz is not only the third eye chakra, but it includes the ears. And remember, as we're going to go around the head, we are going to hold it parallel, and we can have it upside down so that it gets all the way around the ears and the third eye. B at 480 hertz is the crown chakra, so just a couple of inches above the crown of the head. Adjust my position for the very last one so you can see it versus having it out of frame. This is high C, 512 hertz for the soul star. So that is it. That's your introduction to tuning using the solar harmonic set. And I wish you so much fun playing with this, practicing with this, and exploring all the alternative methods of meditation, because there are so many wonderful ways to meditate that are so much more immersive and stimulating than just sitting still trying not to think. So have a great rest of your day, stay in the healing chi, and I will see you in the next video.